Hey guys, it's your girl Swan the Store, aka Heyoki Healing Empress. I am here at Monahan Station, New York, Manhattan, if you want to call it like that. And just to give y'all an idea of basically who I am and what I do, I am a master shaman, a energy healer, manipulator, if you want to call it like that, energy manipulator, master oracle, sage, psychic medium, psychic investigator. Also, I have a newsletter on Beehive that you guys want to see, and I also have. Excuse me. I also just started my new podcast called Diary of an Earth Angel. This is part of it. So I'm going to put it on here, but I'm also going to put it up on my newsletter. So check out I got all my links and stuff. And if you want to like book an appointment, I also got my links on Calendly. So it's calendly.com/Heyoka Empress #1. And then I also put up some other stuff. I'm just getting everything rebuilt after, numerous of people tried to hack into my stuff, take my stuff down, put it back up, take it down, put it back up. And then, I was telling people what was going on and they didn't like it and whatever, whatnot. But just so y'all know, arguably, I am good at what I do. I know exactly what I'm talking about. The truth is what it is. You can continue to build your stuff off of lies, but the truth will eventually show. Now, I want y'all to see something. I'm in the station. Y'all see these trees over here? They ignored the fact that I kept saying that, the government was helping people, basically sacrifice people while they're in here in New York, because New York is one of the main hubs for child trafficking, and then it's also the financial capital. But the funny part about it is they'll sit there and talk about how they're at war with the Chinese, but yet half of, New York is Chinatown. So, forgive me if I don't believe that nonsense. So basically, you see this tree right here? And I'm going to try to turn it around. You see this tree right here? This tree is only supposed to have that on there. But you see those growing on there? The only way those trees grow that on there is if you feed the trees blood. That's how a plant will keep its livelihood other than giving it water, is if you feed it actual blood. So I can guarantee you that up underneath here, and me being also a master herbalist, I do know that too as well. So I guarantee you, if you go up underneath here, you will find traces of human blood, which were sacrificed basically up on this roof. And then you look, and then I can smell the panic, because as I'm talking, you got people going back and forth, 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 because they don't want me talking on this witch call, which I don't really give a shit, because they can't stop me anyhow. Secondly, I'm kind of over all the nonsense. And I had told them earlier on, I warned them numerous times before. I said, until you do right by me, everything you do is going to fail. You're going to fail anyway. Now I don't even want money. I'm just happy in the knowledge that you're about to get your karma. Now I'm just doing it for pure fun at this point. It's just going to be for my soul's happiness to see me take all of you down. That is going to be purely out of the goodness of my heart. And the many of you that know about what's going on and don't say anything, please don't think that doesn't make you responsible, because that is worse. But anyhow, yes, these are what they call veins and cords. And obviously this tree has got a lot of blood put in it, because it's got more veins and cords than the other trees in it. But yeah, I can guarantee you, I'll bet everything on it that you'll find traces of blood, children's blood, by the way, because they're known for doing child sacrifices here, especially up on the roof, which is one of the reasons why they brought construction workers here, so they could take their bodies off. Because when I started coming here and finding out, they're like, oh shit, we don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, no, you're already in trouble. As for me, trouble don't last always. Um, yeah, so that was your little lesson, and that was all of you lessons on what's going on in this beautiful so-called pre-made, pre-ruled life that we sit up here and call the Matrix, and we sit up here and basically work to die, and people are actually okay with living a meaningless life, living a unfulfilled unsoulful life. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I will never be okay with that. I will never be okay with taking somebody else's crumbs that they give me. It will never happen. I will never be okay with dealing with people's nonsense. And as tired as I am, I will never be okay with dealing with people's bullshit. So I'd rather be tired. I'd rather destroy you all than to allow any of you to destroy me. And I mean that with every breath in my body. I will never bow down to this BS. I won't surrender my gifts, and honey, my gifts ain't taboo. Everything I state is fact, which is why I said I will walk you to it. I'll walk you to every spot I was talking about on my platform, and I don't give a damn who don't like it, who don't want to hear about it, who don't want to wrap their mind around it. I don't really care. But when you come after my life and you deal with other people's lives and you keep coming, then you get exactly what you deserve. You kept poking the bear. The bear's woke. It's ready to eat. It's ready to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and it's fresh out of fucking bubble gum, okay? So, that's what a good Aussie friend of mine says. So, anyway, I'll be back at you. I'll be posting back up on my Beehive, so don't miss my podcast on there. It's also going to be available in Audible as well. So if you don't want to read like what I wrote, you can listen to it too. So I attached to Audible, so you can it'll read to you like it's a story or whatever. It's really great. It's great. So anyway, go subscribe to my Beehive. I just started that. I think it's under Sawanda.newsletter.beehive.com. Diary. My first story was called Diary of an Earth Angel. I'll put that link on there. It was about a poem I wrote about despair. Also, you can follow me on my LinkedIn, my Facebook, which is under Sawanda Stewart, and also here, of course. And please follow me on YouTube. I'm gonna start doing some lives pretty soon too. I may do live podcasts. It just depends, really. But right now, I'm just, putting it up. So, sorry, y'all. But anyhow, did I just give myself an earring ring? Y'all, I don't have a ring. This one of them stupid little filter things I accidentally hit, but I ain't got no eyebrow ring. I used to though. I used to have like a bunch of them. But anyway, so so hit me up. If you want to book an appointment, that's on calendly.com/HeyOkaEmpress1. And I'll put that link up there, but also they're in my videos and stuff. The links are in my description boxes. If you look on my Facebook page, Sawanda Stewart, you'll see all my links and everything like that. My new ones I'll put on there. I'm also on Lemon. You can follow me on Lemon too as well. I'm also on Twitter. I just haven't put my Twitter account back up. I will be putting that back up soon. So anyway, eat, pray, love, and